In 2018, Reddit user Macrologia waged war on the northern users of r/Police UK. After the initial skirmishes between user Calum Knowles and the moderation team, Big Maclogia sparked what may be the most drawn-out and petty war amongst Reddit users to date. These skirmishes, known as the Harambe Battles of Discord, resulted in mass arrests and banning of multiple Reddit users, predominantly those of northern descent. Whilst it has been argued that the initial clashes were predominantly instigated by the county's users, u/lolbot and u/forshame were on the front line clamping down on free speech. Their actions, albeit controversial, were regarded by many as reasonable and just by the majority of Police UK users. The Harambe Battles of Discord were finally concluded when u/Calum Knowles was permanently banned from Police UK Discord. Not long after the first banishment, the Internet War of the Roses began. This is when historians believe Mac first grew angry at the northern users. As a North person racist, Mac clamped down hard on any attempts to show their national heritage. By merely mentioning the words red, white or ours, many a Reddit user was arrested or banned. During this time, Knowles petitioned for his reinstatement. When he was finally unbanned from the Police UK Discord, Knowles lasted approximately a day before being banned. It was, at this point, the North knew the rift had been created. Knowles was banned and unbanned approximately 4 times over the following months, in what was known as Second Coming of Harambe. After these subsided, Knowles was a casualty in what would be forever known as the Great Opening. In May 2018, Macrologia began to complain about people using the function on Discord to get his attention. Records show he was unhappy by the fact it made a notification on Discord, something you could easily turn off. Those unhappy with the so-called Macri decided to attempt to undermine his seemingly fragile dominance complex, and so multiple users added Macrologia. At this point, Mac snapped. From records it is unclear whether Macrologia knew that this would be a turning point for the resistance fighters. However, it did foreshadow things to come. Officially, only 4 people were temporarily banned. However, some estimates put the casualty rate much higher. Knowles was permanently banned, and became a recluse resorting to grand memery on websites such as Tumblr and the 4chan. An interview taken at the time revealed that Knowles felt he was unfairly targeted because of his ethnic origin, not his memery. Sadly, all official records were seemingly destroyed by the Police UK moderation team, and so historians are unable to piece together the exact reasoning why he was permanently banned. The aftermath of this changed Police UK Discord forever. Whilst historically, Met officers had taken an amused sideline, more and more Met officers began defecting to the Northern County officers' cause. Despite the support for the Mac moderation era dwindling, this became the 20-week calm. Whilst it neither was 20 weeks long, nor calm, nothing on the scale of the Great Opening happened for a long while. Macrologia persistently claimed that there was a culture of bullying, except he continued to demean and insult others. Compounding the ever-growing divide, Macrologia began to introduce law debates, which were in effect him telling police officers how to do their job. However, Mac's reign of terror continued. One user, u/needs more dragons, posted a picture of a friend who was serving in the Israeli Defense Force. Macrologia took this as a personal slight, condemning what he called disgusting behavior, something not suitable for a Discord. He further complained that he didn't want someone to look over his shoulder at work and see filth, as he described it, on his phone. He removed any photo with a woman in it, from IDF soldiers, to celebrities, to even Emmeline Pankhurst, the famous suffragette. His hatred towards women knew no bounds, with even the then German Chancellor, Angela Merkel, falling victim to his harsh moderation style. With the autumn approaching, things calmed, until one night. Drunkenly, user Morgan Bones, a self-proclaimed pirate, posted a picture of fellow user u/performing. The photo had arisen from a local newspaper, regarding charity work he had done for a local domestic violence charity. Macrologia, instead of protecting the Reddit user's identity, proceed to take screenshots of the general mocking and pin the pictures to the Discord channel. From interviews with You/Performing, he explained how he had only by chance happened across the doxing incident, and that he had no faith in the Police UK moderation team. The traumatized user later quit as a police officer due to abuse received via disposable email accounts. Not long after, the wok controversy transpired. Macrologia revealed that he spent the majority of his finances on Chinese takeaways. He claimed that since he lacked a wok, that was the only way forwards. Despite recommendations by other users, who sensibly explained that you could go to a shop and pay money to acquire a wok, it was to no avail. Their wokless deviant continued to quell any speak of cuisine in general, threatening users with bans if the fateful word, wok, was ever mentioned. It was, and many were arrested. Dissent grew so much that a change.org petition was created. It called for the removal of Macrologia due to his tyrannical regime. Over 400,000 Reddit users signed the petition before it was shut down. Controversy arose later, when seemingly hackers working for Macrologia deleted a number of the signees, leaving it at merely 3. It is still unconfirmed how this happened, but petition creator, Keith Dragons of Chester Market said it was a great injustice. No formal investigation was ever made. Tensions remained high, especially when Macrologia claimed only 1 or 2 police cars should attend urgent assistance shouts. Please emo activations usually occur when an officer is having their head kicked in or getting stabbed. His comments came days after 2 police officers were injured in similar circumstances. This rift between Macrologia and any functioning police officer remained large. This snowballed into what became of the fateful 09/11/18 incident on Discord. With over 3 users leaving, and many more slightly miffed, Macrologia took offense at the word illegal to denote someone who is in the country illegally. He had one supporter, a former NHS worker, turned special, who at the young age of 35 was still arguing about his mum making him do chores. User Spiritual Sandwich vehemently defended Macrologia, until his untimely leaving of the Police UK Discord. However, the regular officers also took casualties. Old Sweats Tip Top 10 and Mr. Turd Tastic, later known as Meme Man Turd, both left due to the abuse they received at the hands of Macrologia.